Hi everybody. So we're getting ready to leave on vacation this morning. So I've got all this food that we're taking. So we're going to be gone for a week and we're going to South Dakota. So we're bringing all our food so that we can eat it in the car, and then when we get there as well, where we're going, we go to the same place every year. So we have found that there is a grocery store in town that is like an organic grocery store, and they get local greens and things like that, because we will run out. So we've already scoped that out. So we can go there when we run out, and then on the way home, we know of 2 restaurants we can eat on the way home that are organic and really awesome. So I'm sure we'll be out on our way home. So we'll stop in Cedar Falls for lunch. There's a little cafe called Rawlicious. If you ever go through there, it's amazing, so good. And then we're staying overnight in Albert Lea, Minnesota, and there's a really awesome restaurant there called Crescendo. So anyway, so here's what I've got. So we have a giant cooler that takes up our whole back seat. It's like 4 feet long. So a lot of this will go in that. So I've got carrots. I've got kohlrabi in here. I just chopped up the kohlrabi. I made hummus. Where's my hummus? Here's my hummus. So that's for the carrots and kohlrabi. Or I also have the coconut wraps, so we can make wraps if we want. I've got the 309 Cultures fermented foods. These are really good. I usually make my own, but for the travel, I just went ahead and bought these. So 2 different kinds. Got olive oil. I've got Herbamore seasoning salt. Got apple cider vinegar. Oh, that's the hummus. We've got cheese, so that's raw goat cheese. In here, I don't know if you even want to see this. We've got, I actually mixed beef and goat together and then put salt and pepper and oregano, different Italian spices, and made little goat balls. We've got this huge bag of pumpkin seeds and Brazil nuts and pecans, and I don't know what else is in there, just to put on salads and things like that. I made date treats, so, and pardon the plastic bags, but since we moved, I can't find the my silicone bags anywhere, so this was in a pinch. You know, sometimes you've got to do things like that. Normally I would never have plastic bags. Anyway, the date treats are, one of them was cacao powder, pumpkin seeds, dates, what else? Cinnamon, vanilla, coconut, and maybe sesame seeds, I think. And then the other one was dates, and I put raw almond butter. What else did I put in that? They're really good. Oh, some honey, some raw honey. I can't remember. Some other nuts and seeds. Anyway, you know, you can get really creative with the date treats, but I just roll them out, excuse me, kind of like a snake, and then chop them up. And some of you have been asking about, you know, how to do this with your kids. So my grandson is 3, and he loves making date treats with me. So he made these with me, because he can put, you know, he can put the ingredients in, and it's very exciting and fun. It's like I used to make cookies with my own kids, and now, of course, I don't make cookies anymore. What else do we have? Oh, so I made these. I've made these before and shared them, but these egg muffins, basically, they're really good. You know, normally I would say don't bake because the temperature is too high, but when you're traveling, it's hard to come up with, you know, food that you can eat in the car. It's finger food that will stay, you know, I don't know, it's just hard. It's just, this is an easy snack for the car. So one of them, this one is, I don't normally buy bananas either, but we had a couple because of my grandson being here. So it's just, you take the eggs, banana, coconut, I think I put some pecans and pumpkin seeds, and a little maple syrup I normally put, but I forgot this time. Oh, and cinnamon. And then you just mix it up in a bowl and then pour it into muffin trays and muffin tins and bake it. and then they only take like maybe 10 minutes, and they come out like this, and they're really nice because it's a finger food, you know, that you can use in the car. You can put on top of your salad, whatever. These are, I think, these, okay, so these I just crack the egg, put it in the tin, just the way it is, just crack it right into the tin, and then put, I think I put oregano, salt, and pepper on the top, and that was it. But they're really tasty snack. Let's see. This is chicken. We cooked up 2 roasters in the crock pot. Those have lemon, salt and pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, I think. Dr. Duquette made those. Then I've got 2 huge salads with greens from Farmer's Market and my CSA. They're a little bit different, but pretty similar. And we do eat salad in the car. And then I've got all of this, you know, apples. I've got oranges because my grandson loves them. I like to just have warm water that I heat up in the tea kettle with just ginger cut up in it. So I have a lot of ginger I'm bringing. A couple avocados, lemons, lots of lemons. Then we've got coffee. This is fair trade, organic, really good sourcing. Love Buzz is the one we always get. I've got my nighty night tea, traditional medicinals. I showed you the coconut wraps. And then I've got the filtered water bottle because traveling, you know, I don't use this except for when I'm traveling in the car, because that way if you run out of water and you can stop and fill it up, you know you're having, you know, good drinking water. And then I've got a little mini one for my grandson. We also have the Berkey out in the car already. We take the Berkey with us, and then we just use that all week because we're actually staying in a house. And then I've got this other little cooler, and I have a little bit of each one of the things I just showed you in little containers. So while we're driving, that way you know, you don't have to constantly get into the cooler and worry about it getting warm in the cooler. So this should get us to our destination tonight. And then I'll refill this in the morning. So even the salad is in here. And then I bring a bowl and silverware, you know, so that we can dish it out in the car and eat it. So this is it. I hope this helps. It's hard when you're traveling. Oh, look, there's Lily. She's crying because we're leaving. But yeah, if you really plan ahead and get all this food prepped, you can do this and still just eat the way that we are, you know, recommending you eat, so that you don't get caught up in eating in restaurants, because then you can really have a step back. Also, I just wanted to say, I haven't had a chance to post it, but hopefully you actually watching this video made it to the end, because I wanted to mention that, just a reminder that lab-grown food was approved for sale in the United States on Wednesday. So it doesn't have to be labeled. It will be, if it is labeled, it is called cell cultured, and they're starting first in restaurants, and more than likely restaurants will not, they don't have to label it. They might label it just because they think people want it, you know, more like a marketing thing, but they don't have to label it. So again, it's more important than ever to pack your own food so that you know where it's coming from, you know what you're eating. And this is good. You know, we'll have a good, yummy food for the whole week. So anyway, hope this helps. Hope you guys are having a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.